What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Since tomorrow is pretty much the start of December, there are some interesting TV shows premiering in December, whether it's returning shows or new shows, or even specials. Some interesting stuff premiering. So, with that being said, here are the TV shows premiering in December. Alright. Premiering on Monday, December 2nd, is season 2 of NBC's reality competition show called Making It. Now, I haven't really seen the show, so I can't really comment if the show's good or not. But it does star Parks and Rec co-stars Amy Poehler and Nick Offerman, who host a crafting series where incredibly talented people come together for a friendly competition. So I've seen I've only seen the previews of it. I just haven't really actually seen the show itself. But hey, I like Amy Poehler and Nick Offerman, so could be pretty interesting. But if you're a fan of the first season of Making It, good news, season 2's premiering this week. So, all right. Also premiering on Disney Plus is this docu-series called One Day at Disney, which I don't know much about. But hey, Disney Plus, I've been like Mandalorian, High School Musical, According to World to Jeff Goldblum. I still gotta see that Disney documentary series. I think it's called the Imagineering Story or something like that. Man, so far Disney Plus has been killing it with some of their original content. So I'm really curious to see what else they got up their sleeves. And one day at Disney could be some pretty interesting to watch. All right. Also premiering on Wednesday, December 4th. It is the sixth and final season of Vikings. Now, this is another show I never really got a chance to watch because it never really seemed a show that really appealed to me, so I just skipped on it. But there are loads of fans of Vikings. I mean, and for all you fans of Vikings, good news. The show's coming to an end, but Netflix is doing a spin-off of it. So there you go for all you Vikings fans. But the sixth and final season will be premiering on the History Network on Wednesday, December 4th. So yeah, keep your eye for that. All right. Now, also premiering on December 4th on NBC, it is The Moody. Now, this stars Dennis Leary, Elizabeth Perkins, and it's about Dan Moody who returns home to spend Christmas with his dysfunctional family. Like, who doesn't love a good show about a family? I mean, I just did my top 10 favorite TV families, and gotta love a good show about a family, whether it's dysfunction or not. And Dennis Leary, I mean, who doesn't love Dennis Leary? He's always great. And I'm down to see another Christmas show. I mean, I just saw the that new Netflix show with Dennis Quaid in it. Happy Merry whatever. It's actually a pretty funny show. So I'm down to see another Christmas show. I mean, there are shows that have like a Christmas episode, but there's not really many actual Christmas series. So nice to see them actually making some Christmas shows for a change. Now, premiering on December 6th is loads of stuff, and I mean, yeah, December 6th is going to be a day of binge watching. Now, there's like some returning and some new shows premiering on December 6th. Now, one of my anticipated shows of that week is definitely Season 3 of The Marvelous Miss Maisel for Amazon. I mean, this is a really fantastic show. You got Richard Brosnan, you got Alex Borstein. It is from the same creator of Gilmore Girls, so there's that. Yeah, Marvelous Miss Maisel is a really fantastic show, and definitely cannot wait to see Season 3 when it premieres. But I mean, I'm out. Anyway, yeah, I was a bit late to the party with the Marvelous Miss Maisel because it didn't like really appeal to me, but a lot of people kept raving about it, and I wanted to check a new Amazon show out. So I checked out Marvelous Miss Maisel first, and it's literally one of my favorite shows on Amazon Prime. It's just fantastic. It's funny. If you guys haven't seen Marvelous Miss Maisel yet, give it a shot. I mean, I'm still surprised season 2 didn't win much Emmys. Like, I know Fleabag mainly won, but anyway. Alright, now, premiering on Hulu on December 6th, it's a film, no, a TV show called Reprisal. Now, it stars Abigail Spencer from that show Timeless, who plays this woman who sets out for revenge against the gang that tried to kill her. It also stars Rodrigo Santoro, David Dastmalchian, Aladdin himself, Mina Masad, Reese Wakefield, W. Earl Brown, Leah Delaria for all you Orange and Black fans, and Master Davenport is in this. Now, this looks bloody fun. I mean, for one, Abigail Spencer, she's a pretty decent actress. I've seen her in stuff like Timeless, Oscar and Powerful. I think she was in Mad Men, if I'm not mistaken. She's a pretty cool actress, so I'm kind of really curious to see her like as an action hero in this, and she looks really badass in this movie or TV show, I should say. All right. Alright, now, also premiering on the 6th, it's an Apple Plus show called Truth Be Told. Now, it's about this true crime podcaster named Poppy Parnell, played by Octavia Spencer, who is called to investigate the case of a convicted serial killer, Warren Cave, played by Aaron Parr, who's a man she incriminated after he murdered the father of two identical twins. And so soon, Parnell must decide where the line between guilty and innocent lie when Cave confesses to the fact that he was framed for the crime. And the series also stars Lizzie Kaplan, who's really great on season 2 of Castle Rock, by the way. Guy Pfeiffer's in this, Tracy Toms, Ron Cephas Jones for all you This Is Us fans. The aforementioned Elizabeth Perkins is in this. This show looks really interesting. I mean, Apple Plus has a pretty interesting start, so nice to see Apple Plus, really hang in there with other newer TV shows coming. And truth be told, could be something pretty interesting. I mean, I do love me a good true story crime thriller. So there's that. So I'll probably definitely give that one a shot. Alright. Also premiering on that day, it is a vampire series called V-Wars, based on a book and stars Ian Somerhalder, who plays this doctor named Luther Swan, who enters a world of horror when a virus is released in a ice melting due to climate change. And this disease transforms his best friend, Michael Fain, into a murderous predator. And of course, the predator is a vampire. Now, they dropped a trailer not so long ago, and this show actually looks really intriguing. I mean, we don't really have much as many vampire shows as before. I mean, there was, of course, True Blood, Vampire Diaries, speaking of Summerholder. There's also some other vampire shows, but it's nice to see a new one for a change, and this looks like it could be something really cool. And nice to see Ian Somerhalder back in the vampire genre. Alright. Now, last but not least, premiering on the 6th, it is the 6th season of, well, not 6th, the 5th season of Fuller House. Now, they're actually cutting down a Fuller House from 1 part to 2 parts. Like, 1 part is premiering in December, and not really sure when the 2nd part is premiering, but this is actually going to be the final season. And obviously, Lori Loughlin is not going to be appearing in this. If you guys know the news, you know why she's not going to be appearing in this. Unless they do a spin-off called Big House. But, anyway, of course, this one, you got Stephanie and Kimmy's brother, Jimmy, who's bringing their, newborn baby home after having Kimmy as their surrogate. And I'm really looking forward to check out the final season. I mean, it's a shame that it's ending after 5 seasons, but hey, hopefully, if they're cutting this down to 2, if they're cutting this season down into 2 parts, they're gonna end the show off with a bang. They're not just gonna end it up quite up front. So that's pretty cool. All right, now premiering on December 8th. Now, this is a bit of a cheat because they're not actually new shows premiering. But I'm just going to say this. Crisis on Infinite Earth begins on Sunday, December 8th. Now, if you guys don't know, Crisis on Infinite Earth is the highly anticipated CW crossover event. Anyway, of course, it starts with Supergirl on December 8th, Batwoman on December 9th, and The Flash on December 10th. But of course, Arrow and Legends tomorrow will finish up the crossover in January. So there's that too. I just cannot wait for this crossover. I mean, you're gonna have Tom Welling back as Clark Kent. You're also gonna have a couple of other Smallville actors popping up in this. You're gonna have Burt Ward from the original Batman is in this. Rumor has that Linda Carr is supposed to be in this, but don't really know much how true that is. But anyway, yeah, definitely cannot wait for the Crisis on Infinite Earth crossover. I mean, after that last crossover event they had, I think this crossover is going to be as awesome. So, should be cool to watch. Alright. Now, premiering on December 8th, there's some show called A Work in Progress, which it's about this woman named Abby, who's this 45-year-old self-identified woman who's also queer, but she's also a misfortune and despair unexpectedly led to her vibrantly transformative relationship. So, and it stars and is co-created by this woman named Abby McKinney. I don't know much about her, so I can't really comment on that show. So yeah. But December 8th, there is a return of the L Word. Now, this is of course titled L Word Generation Q, and it returns the original cast members back, like Jennifer Beals is coming, Kate Moaning, Alicia Haley is returning. So nice to see the original cast members coming back along with new faces. I mean, the L Word Generation Q kind of looks pretty good. I mean, it premieres like after Shameless, so I got an interesting Showtime lineup that day. And the L Word, I wasn't really like a huge big L Word fan, but I thought it was a decent show, and so I'm kind of really looking forward to check out the revival. All right, Monday, December 9th, there's a family reunion special. If you guys remember, back in July, Netflix premiered that show Family Reunion with Loretta Devine and sister girl Tia Mowry, and so they have like a sort of like a Christmas special premiering on Netflix on December 9th. So there's that. So I'll probably check that one out. I mean, I do love me a good Christmas special, so. Alright, on December 13th, there is season 4 of The Expanse, which, if you guys remember, The Expanse got canceled from the Sci-Fi Network, and so Amazon picked it up, so there's that. Also premiering on December 13th, there is the third and final season of The Runaways, which you got Elizabeth Hurley playing like the bad woman here, Morgan Lee Fay. You've got Olivia Holt and Aubrey Joseph reprising their roles from Cloak and Dagger, so that, like, we're going to get, like, a Cloak and Dagger spinoff here. Or, not spinoff, crossover with the Runaways, so cannot wait for that. I'm really looking forward to check out Season 3. I mean, I thought the trailer looked really decent. I quite like the first 2 seasons of the Runaways are pretty good, so I'm definitely going to check out Season 3. And it is the final season, so it's a shame it's coming to an end, but hey, like Fuller House, hopefully this ends up with a bang. Alright. Premiering on Monday, December 6th, it is Nick Cannon's hit viral videos, which is a special that features some of the funniest and most unbelievable viral videos from the holidays. And Ken will be joined by roasted celebrities including Kelly Osbourne, Jenny Mott, and JB Smoove. That premieres, I believe, on Fox, if I'm not mistaken. Just gonna write down where it premieres at. But yeah, I like Nick Cannon, so I'll probably watch that because of it. Alright, now premiering on December 18th. Now, one special that premiered back in I think it was April, if I'm not mistaken, was the All in the Family and Jefferson's like live televised event called Live in a Studio Audience. Well, that was a pretty big hit. So well, I don't know if you can really count it as season two, like a season two or whatever. But they're doing that again, and this time not only on the family they're having a live televised event of, but join them. It's not the Jeffersons. It is Good Times. So we're getting another Norman Lear classic that they're
Are you writing? Are you kidding me?
But anyway, sorry about that. Yeah.
It was been like 5 minutes. Yeah.
So yeah, premiere on Wednesday, December 18th. It is the like the live televised
That's a win.
the next installment of the live in studio artists, and I'm really curious to see who they're gonna get to play the Good Times characters. Like I say they should get Loretta Devine as Florida. That would be really cool casting. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this one out because the first live in studio artists was really cool. So hopefully the second part will be as good. All right. Now, premiering on Thursday, December 19th, it is A Christmas Carol, which is premiering on Netflix and stars Guy Pearce as Ebenezer Scrooge. You also got Joe Elliman, Stephen Graham, Jason Fleming, Andy Serkis. You know, I do love me some good Christmas Carol, like a good Christmas Carol adaptation, and you got Guy Pearce as Ebenezer Scrooge, sign me up. And this was like a very dark, twisted tale like version of the classic, so I'm definitely gonna be watching this one. Alright. Now, premiering on Friday, December 20th, it is the premiere of The Witcher, which is based on the book. But I always thought it was based on a video game, but there's like video games and books based on it, so anyway, now The Witcher stars Henry Cavill as a Geralt of Riva, who's this monster hunter who struggles to find his place in a world where people often prove more wicked than beasts. And you got Henry Cavill in his, I guess you could say, his first major TV gig since what was that show that he was on? I think it was The Tudors or Mortgage. I can't remember that show's time. I think it was The Tudors, right? But and this show looks really intriguing. I mean, it could be the next Game of Thrones. Who knows? But I'm kind of intrigued by it, and I do love me a good fantasy show. So hopefully, the show will be pretty decent. All right, premiering on Tuesday, December 24th. It is season 2 of Netflix's Lost in Space. Now, the first season of Lost in Space was okay. I thought it was a decent show. So I'm really curious to see where they're gonna take season 2 at.
Yeah, everything else that I know is downtown.
And it's gonna be interesting where where the Robbins family are gonna go after the events of season 1. So I mean, if you guys haven't seen Lost in Space, I say give it a go. It's a pretty decent show. And something that the first season premiered like in April of last year, and already they're premiering the new season in December. So
Stop playing.
kind of long run. All right. Now, also premiering on Netflix on December 24th. It is season 2 of You. Now, the first season of You premiered on Lifetime, but Lifetime ended up canceling it, and so now Netflix picked it up. Now, You stars Penn Badgley, and he plays like this very creepy bookstore manager who relies on his savvy internet to of course trying to make this woman fall in love with him, and he becomes creepy in the process. I mean, Penn Badgley, it's pretty cool seeing him break out after Gossip Girl. So, and I actually saw the first season of You, very creepy and weird show. So I'm kind of curious to check out the next season. So it should be pretty interesting. Alright. Now, also premiering in December, it is a animated Fast and Furious show, literally titled Fast and Furious Spy Racers. which is about Tony Toretto, who's Dominic Toretto's cousin, is recruited by a government agency together with his friends to infiltrate an elite racing league, serving as the front for a crime organization called Shifter that is bent on world domination. The voice cast includes Tyler Posey, who's voicing the role Tony Toretto, Camille Ramsey, Luke Youngblood. Some really interesting voice casts on this. I mean, I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I mean, this is a bit odd. I mean, an animated Fast and Furious, like really? But it is also from DreamWorks, which is a bit of an odd company to do an action movie like Fast and Furious. But hey, DreamWorks is also doing a Jurassic World animated show too, so there's that. But I'm kind of intrigued by this. Now, obviously, we had to wait till May for the next Fast and Furious movie, so I guess this will hold us for now. Now, no word on if Vin Diesel is gonna appear in this. I mean, it'll be pretty cool to see an animated Dominic Toretto pop up, but I'll probably give this one a shot. All right. Now, last but not least, premiering on December 31st. Obviously, it is New Year's Eve. So, what is premiering on December 31st? It is obviously Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. I mean, I know it's not an actual TV show, but it is worth talking about. You know, I mean, it is the end of the. It is also the end of the whole decade, the end of 2019. I mean, the anticipated one is the New Year's Rockin' Eve. I mean, you know, who does love Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve? You know, it's supposed to be like Ryan Seacrest is hosting. Lucy Hale's supposed to be there. Some interesting music guests by I think Sierra's performing, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, some really interesting performers that's gonna be attended. Now I always wanted to go to the to see up close, but yeah, it's Times Square gets crazy at that time. So yeah, so I just watch it straight at my own home. Anyway, yeah, there's some pretty interesting shows premiering, you know, in December. I mean, Fuller House, you know, the final season of Fuller House, Fast and Furious, Marvel's Miss Maisel. Some really cool shows to keep your eye out for. And of course, we got the start of January, so later this month, I'll talk about the January shows premiering. So anyway, let me leave to you guys. Which TV, like, what are some of these TV shows are you looking forward to watch in the month of December? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Team Movie signing off.